Today on Refined.
Whoa. Wow, that is sexy.
A local photographer turning local women into sultry supermodels for a day. Plus,
we're taking a trip to beef jerky heaven. Coming up next on Seattle Refined.
You always have
then
My initial thought was, wow, missing fortune, father with syphilis, murderous fiance. I'm in.
and a Refined Read soiree tackles one of the most sizzling books of the summer. Seattle Refined starts now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. Well, one thing I know for sure is every lady, no matter their shape, size, or age, wants to feel beautiful and comfortable in their own skin. But let's face it, not everyone rolls out of bed looking like a supermodel. But we found a photographer who will make any woman feel like Cindy Crawford for the day. P.S. If you have children at home right now, make sure they leave the room for a while.
nice. Good.
In the heart of Ballard, there's a photographer who specializes in bringing out a woman's sultry side.
Good, nice. I have been doing boudoir since 2005.
Cheryl Jones helps women find their inner supermodel with a steamy photo session that evokes confidence and empowerment.
Boudoir is for everyone. It's, we've had women in their 70s come in. They're moms, they're teachers, they're professionals, they're people in the military. Getting to see people's reaction when they see the photos, the confidence they gain afterwards, and enjoying that aspect of it just as much as the creative portion is what I love about boudoir.
Refined got a rare look inside Belle Boudoir Photography Studio, thanks to a brave bride-to-be named Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cheryl.
She allowed our cameras to tag along for her private photo shoot.
I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I've lost some weight over the last year, getting ready for the wedding, as most brides do, and I feel comfortable in my body, and I think the body at any shape and any size is a beautiful thing, and so I just wanna do that. Stuart doesn't know that I'm doing this. It's a surprise for him. It'll be something that he can treasure when I'm 80 years old. We can look back on my 36-year-old body.
This is Nakoma. She'll be doing your hair and makeup today.
Too good.
You excited?
I am.
So Rachel right now is getting her hair and makeup done, and that usually lasts about an hour. And then after hair and makeup, she and I go to the dressing room and we get to pick out what outfits we're gonna do and like a whole game plan for the session.
What do you think?
I love it.
You love it?
Perfect. Yeah.
You have enough volume in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, let's do it. Does that work?
I even really like
Yeah, I bustier or a corset or a nightie.
the lingerie closet is a girl's dream come true. It's for Stuart for his birthday. When I gave it to him, I was wearing it.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
so he was like,
cool.
oh, he loved it. And he loves Russell Wilson, and he's a huge Seahawks fan. And so I just know that that would be something that he would really find sexy.
Yes. We'll get started with the session itself, and I will tell her exactly what to do. I think everyone is most concerned or nervous about knowing what to do in the photos. Bend your right knee just slightly and lips together. Perfect.
Definitely the positions you feel like you're getting a workout. You're having to hold
Good job.
and tuck
Yep.
and move in angles that your body's not used to moving in.
Turn your head back.
I felt really beautiful. I felt really comfortable. Cheryl made me feel really comfortable and kind of made me feel like I was,
Good job.
a supermodel.
Good job.
I'm really excited to see the photos and how they turn out, but I'm really, really looking forward to Stuart's reaction to them. Hi, babe.
Hey, how are you?
So, you're probably wondering what I'm doing.
Yes.
I was doing a little sexy boudoir photo shoot for you.
Oh, I was wondering what this is all about. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. Wow, that is sexy. Dang, these are good photos. Oh, that's the best one.
Seahawk jersey.
So what do you guys think?
Wow, it captures it so nicely, her smile, and her body looks amazing. And
I am beyond thrilled with how they turned out. It's really amazing.
Oh, good.
Really beautiful work.
Good.
and I get to marry that beautiful woman in about 3.5 months from now.
Thanks for you.
Oh, thank you. I love it. Beautiful.
To learn how to book your own boudoir shoot, log on to our website.
Wow, the top of the show is pretty spicy today, and we're not finished yet. I don't know if it's just a guy thing, but I love beef jerky, and Seattle just might be the unofficial jerky capital of the world. All right, I made that up, but a lot of jerky comes from the Northwest, and Refined's John Prentice paid a visit to a jerky factory overflowing with meat magic.
Whether original, teriyaki, or cattleman's cut, all the beef jerky Oberto makes at its Kent headquarters starts out with this: big hunks of beef.
This is a lean round cut, so something that doesn't have a whole lot of fat on it.
Beef.
Beef. We do beef, we do turkey, we do pork, and we do chicken.
So you start out with that lean cut of meat, and then what?
Then it's sliced, it's tumbled for a period of time with the spices.
It's like a cement mixer. That thing's huge.
The tumblers are good size, so they do anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 pounds, and it's marinated for 1 to 4 days before it's laid on the line.
Any secret spices you're willing to share?
Those have been around for almost 100 years now, so we're going to keep it to ourselves.
These thin strips of marinated beef ride a conveyor belt through this giant oven, cooking the jerky just right for that signature Oberto taste. Oberto cooks jerky 24 hours a day, making about 17 million pounds of jerky every year.
So this is the packaging operation. So here's where we package all of our products every day. We do about 75,000 pounds a week in here packaged.
First, plastic sheets are folded into Oberto bags. Then that little white freshness packet is added. Then beef jerky passes from this giant hopper through this measuring gizmo, down the funnel, and into the awaiting bag. It's beautiful, like beef jerky ballet. Oberto is a major operation, shipping these products made in Kent all over the U.S. But this company couldn't have come from more humble beginnings.
Founded in 1918, Oberto kind of represents or personifies the American dream and the opportunity it represents. When my grandfather was 16, his father, who started the business, passed away. And so at 16, he kind of took over operating the business. The first building was right on Dearborn and Rainier in the parking lot of what is Goodwill today. After the business grew, it expanded to Rainier Avenue, where the factory outlet still stands today. From there, we moved to Airport Way, and then in the 60s, beef jerky came along. And from there, we've grown all the way down here into Kent, into a 150,000 square foot facility. We have about 500 employees full-time, where we make about 17 million pounds of jerky a year. Turkey jerky, bacon jerky, and coming up really soon and next, pepperoni jerky.
That's right, a brand new product is on the way, pepperoni jerky.
That really is all the flavor with none of the grease.
Absolutely, it's 100% real pepperoni.
Here's another brand new product.
We just launched a new trail mix product recently. So it's got walnuts, pecans, pumpkin seeds, dried cranberries, dark chocolate, and beef jerky all mixed together.
I'm kind of a skeptic.
No, this is really good. Make sure you get some good beef jerky in there.
It's like mountains of jerky in here.
It's awesome.
This is a pretty good trail mix.
People love beef jerky and meat snacks. We're absolutely going to stay right here in Seattle. We're going to grow, putting a new line in and new packaging equipment and hiring new people. We've been here for 100 years. We're going to be here for another 100 years.
John Prentice, Seattle Refined.
To see John's story again or to learn more about Oh Boy Oberto, log on to our website.
We're going to turn this on.
Seattle Refined is just getting started. A Northwest girl's passion for cooking has taken her from the kitchen to the White House. Plus,
I could have cut out this middle part and just had the first 30 pages and the last 3 and been really happy with the book.
Tell us how you really feel. Our Refined Read Book Club squares off over the Widow Nash. But first, here's the iHeartRadio Music Festival Word of the Day. Log on to KissFMSeattle.com and enter for your chance to win a trip to the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas. Good luck, everybody.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Gard Swanson. We've had a real debate in the Refined offices these past few weeks over our most recent Refined Read Book Club selection, The Widow Nash.
It's a story of a woman at the turn of the century who fakes her own death and reinvents herself in a small Montana town. And let me tell you, folks, we have some strong opinions about this adventure, including Refined's Britt Thorson.
Literally, I could have cut out this middle part and just had the first 30 pages and the last 3 and been really happy with the book.
Britt's strong reaction was the hot topic of the night as we gathered at University Bookstore. But Refined Reads expert Terry Tazioli defended his pick.
We picked this book for a couple reasons. One is a lot of folks, with the bookstore who read it really liked it. And also it's set in the Northwest. It's Seattle and it's Montana. There's some mystery to it, some adventure, some and other things. So there you go.
I was so intrigued at the beginning, and then she just totally lost me, and then everything wrapped up so quickly in like the last 2 pages, and then I just ended the book mad.
My initial thought was, wow, missing fortune, father with syphilis, murderous fiance. I'm in.
The suspense, it never stopped. It was like permanently there, picking you on the side.
Despite being set in 1904, our group of modern women related to the stories of heroine Dulcie, a woman who sheds her past by faking her own death.
I like how brave she was and how she wanted to live a normal life.
Another thing I liked about her is similar to that. I like that she essentially ran away from home.
Along those lines, though, that is also what I like, why I like Dulcie so much, is because this is set in the early 1900s, and yet she's a modern woman.
Another character sparking heated reaction from our readers is Dulcie's darkly eccentric father, who goes mad from syphilis and takes his own life.
He was probably my favorite character, just because of all those different parts, but boy did I hate him when the women journal entries came up.
I thought he was a great character in the beginning, but then the more you learned, like even the places he took Dulcie, and he made her go into the hospitals. She said he ruined traveling for her because he showed her things that she never wanted to see.
So another one of the reasons we chose Widow Nash was because the author Jamie Harrison actually came by Seattle on her book tour, and Mr. Terry Tazioli himself got a chance to talk with her.
When you picture Dulcie then, how did you see her? And did she change?
She did change, and I think she does change. People do, I think, kind of reinvent. And I guess I thought of her as shy in the beginning, and I don't now. I don't know.
How about her changing? I mean, I know we kind of a little bit talked about that, but Jamie said she kind of went from shy to not shy.
It was kind of nice watching her grow and come out of her shell, finding out what she kind of wanted in her core.
So talking about things we liked, how about favorite passages?
I have one that I like. If you want, I can read it out loud.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
But she knew that loneliness was liquid and she was drawing. Sometimes she had the sense that she was tipping off the earth and that she could feel it spin. I think it was close to me because we are talking about running from your old life and starting new life. And I'm an immigrant in this country, so it's close to me, and I understand what it is to start a new life when nobody knows you and you need to represent yourself. So that passage took me or touched my heart because of it.
Our Refined Reads University Bookstore Book Club just keeps getting bigger and better. Our August selection is Goodbye Vitamin by Rachel Khong. So grab a copy and let's read together. Coming up on Refined, no pain, no gain.
I felt like I knew everybody in the circle, and we were just chatting. I mean, we're all like dying together, but we're just chatting with each other like, this sucks, here's the ball.
We put one of Seattle's most popular gyms to the test.
Welcome back to Refined. I'm Garth Swanson. The saying goes, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. And as Washington Grown's Christy Goranson explains, teach a child to cook, and they may develop healthy habits that last forever.
Not many vegetables are in season, but cauliflower is.
Amber is only 12 years old and already has over 100 cooking videos and 16,000 subscribers to her channel. She travels the country to share her message that being healthy is cool, and found some famous friends along the way who think the same.
Like Amber Kelly, our winner from Washington State.
Today, Amber's showing me how to make what she calls the best hummus ever.
Welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you so much, Amber. I'm really excited to be here.
I'm so excited.
What are we going to make?
Today we're making what my family calls the best hummus ever.
Okay.
And
the best hummus ever.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
all right, are you
let's
ready?
get started, yeah.
Okay, it's really easy. So you're going to be the dumper.
I'm good at that.
So you can dump the garlic into our food processor.
Okay.
Once we minced the garlic, we add chickpeas, salt, and pepper. Then we juice 2 lemons.
So the whole premise of your channel is healthy is cool.
Yes.
And the success of your YouTube show has taken you all over the place, and you've been able to meet all these cool people.
It's been amazing. I mean, I've been to the White House, and it was me and my mom, and we had this lunch at the White House, and it was the coolest thing ever. I was, I think, 9, 10 years old, and it was amazing. I got to get all dressed up all fancy.
Oh
and
my
it was
gosh.
so much fun. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Go ahead and dump the lemon juice in there. You can pour it in there. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to put the lid on, and we're gonna turn this on. And the key to this is to make it really creamy. So we slowly add in olive oil.
Once the olive oil is added and the texture is smooth, we scrape it into a bowl and get ready to give it a try.
Okay, dig in. So this is a tahini lift.
Tahini free. There you
Tahini
go.
free hummus. I love it. What is the message that you most want to get out to kids and people your age?
One of them is that being healthy is cool, and that you can make really easy and delicious recipes that are healthy, and also that kids can cook, because I'm 12 years old and I love cooking. It's one of my hobbies, and so sometimes you just need to let your kid, according to my mom, let your kid get in the kitchen and experiment, because it's really fun. And plus, you're gonna need to learn how to cook no matter what, even if
Eventually,
even if you're not dreaming of being a chef when you get older. I mean, you gotta cook to live.
Right.
So it's a really good life skill, as my mom says.
Yes.
Tune in to Refined every Wednesday to see more stories like that one from our friends at Washington Grown. Seattle Refined will be right back.
Welcome back to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. Refined's workout week just keeps on rolling with one of the most talked about fitness chains in Seattle. It's a local studio that some people are calling flat out addictive, Ian Fitness.
Seattleites love to keep it local. So maybe that's why so many people love Ian Fitness.
I think back about what my big overarching goal is, that I really want to help, my main goal is to help 25,000 people get in the best shape of their lives. And to be able to do that, I need to have multiple locations.
But if you've never heard of Ian Weinberg, you're not alone. Our refined guinea pigs, Britt and Gina, arrived at the West Seattle studio with not a lot to go on.
I've seen them pop up in my Facebook ads, but that's about it. What can we expect, having really no idea?
Yes, so the workout is designed to help burn fat, burn calories, and have fun in the process. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up different stations. Every station is going to get you moving around as much as possible, and the station is timed. So you'll do the best you can for 30 seconds. You're not competing with anybody else, you're just doing the best that you can do at each individual station. So Jill is going to be the coach today. She's the manager at this location, and you've never met somebody with as much energy.
The cardio intervals between the stations kick my butt. Like jumping jacks and the mountain climbers. Oh, the mountain climbers were. Yeah, those will get you. I'm a big fan, like Orange Theory, of the intervals, but this one was 30 seconds, and I literally do feel like I can do anything for 30 seconds. Yeah, I felt like I knew everybody in the circle, and we were just chatting. I mean, we're all like dying together, but we're just chatting with each other like, this sucks, here's the ball. So it was like, it was nice. It was really, I felt like I knew everybody.
After 45 minutes, Britt and Gina were finished with their workout. And it's safe to say they liked it.
I loved it. Loved it. I loved it more. Also, I thought the class was half an hour, and I thought it went by so quickly, and then it was actually 45 minutes, and that has never happened to me in a workout before. I would say so much more. The workout was great, but the environment for me was everything.
They were awesome. They did a great job. They stuck with it. Their form was good. They had energy. They made it through the class. They smiled.
Yeah.
You were awesome. It was
Seriously. You're awesome.
Perfect.
This is my favorite workout so far that we've done. 100%. I want to sign up. Yeah, I would sign up like right now.
To learn more about Ian Fitness, head to SeattleRefined.com. You can also check out our thoughts on Orange Theory and Pure Barre as well. And tomorrow we switch gears and work out with SoulCycle.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Gard Swanson. Thanks for joining us right here on Seattle Refined.